Hello, my name is Chase, president of our Stoica.
And I am Mason, Vice President of our Stoica. Welcome to our beautiful and prosperous country. Here in our Stoica, the government works for you. We believe in strong social policies to support lower economic classes. In our glorious country, we will enforce taxation to assist in easing the inequality between the rich and the poor. In our Stoica, healthcare is free at the point of service. You will never leave the hospital with thousands of dollars in medical debt, like in today's society. Instead, however, healthcare is fully funded by the people for the people. This lets the recovery of your loved ones take the main focus, not the bills and debt that follow. We take pride in our technologically innovative country. We have the best in technological progress. Instead of funding offensive war and conflict, we put that money towards humanity's technological advancement. We see science as a way to better the way for life for all humans and stop disasters such as climate change. When it comes to climate change, regulation is key. 70% of global emissions come from just 100 companies. Large corporations have a massive impact on our climate that can lead to destruction of everything we hold near and dear to our hearts. In order to prevent this, we will regulate their emissions, enforce recycling laws, and require electric transportation. Climate change will not be stopped by incremental change. Swift and extreme action must be taken in order to save our society from devastation. When it comes to the working class, we believe in a strong and high minimum wage. The minimum wage should be a livable wage, and you should not be paid less based on factors outside of your control. That is why we indexed our minimum wage to inflation and deflation. You will be paid the same value regardless of the country's economic performance. In our Stoica, we do not allow any form of nuclear weaponry. Instead, we use the force of nuclear energy to power our country and economy. World War II and the Cold War are proof that humanity cannot handle the power of nuclear weapons without the threat of self-annihilation. Like at Hiroshima and Nagasaki, over 146,000 civilian lives were lost, which we can all agree was a bad time in history. We think it's best to not repeat those events in the future, and the only way to prevent future devastation at our hands of nuclear weapons is to remove them completely. We strongly believe in the individual's right to make their own decisions. This is why we have fully legalized marijuana. Citizens should be able to make their own decisions with what they want to put in their bodies. It is shown that legalizing marijuana will free up police resources and their time, allowing them to actually get people who are actually committing a crime in. We are glad you could take the time to check out our country and vote for Chase now.
So, why would you vote me as president?
Well, number one, I really enjoy the rights that the people have in our Stoica. You know, especially the health care. You legalize some things that generally aren't legal, and it sounds like you're going to take care of your people.
Mr. Lenz, how do you feel about our Stoica?
Our Stoica seems like a very well put together country. It seems to have its policies in place fairly decently. Higher minimum wage. Climate change is being monitored, which is very good because our planet's kind of screwed within the next few years, according to studies. And we definitely need to do something about it rather than just letting it go. Another positive is legalizing marijuana, which can be really good with like monitoring anxiety and helping reduce the effects of it, really helping our youth to grow as a whole.
Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Go away!
Brian, why would you vote for me? I do. But why would you vote for me?
I'm a butcher.
Yeah.
You like meat? You like meat? Greetings. I am citizen of Stoica, favorite country in world. I smoke marijuana every day, and I get to do it with my bad job because high minimum wage in this country. I love it, and you'll love it too. Now, my accent is changing. I don't know why. Anyway, we always have taxes on emissions, so we always have clean air to breathe. I love this country so much. You'll love it too. I will kill you where you stand.